Time to fly. Oh, just waking up, it's early. It's time to fly Japan Airlines A350-1000 for the first time on the long flight to Paris. Ends up being trans-Pacific because we can't go via Russia. Would have been maybe 11 hours back in the day, but now it's 14 or 15. Long stretch to try out their premium economy. It's supposed to be one of the best, if not the best in the world now. Super excited to try out the airplane just in general and premium economy, although I kind of wish I had a lie flat seat for this length of flight. Also very interesting, so come along, let's do this, let's fly to Paris, and then I'm gonna go to Helsinki and Stockholm. It's gonna be a super long day, but try to focus on this part and enjoy it. Let's do it. Oh, and here's a quick shot of me enjoying curry rice for breakfast in the JAL First Class lounge. I got in here because I have top tier One World Emerald status, which is one of the best alliance benefits in the world if you ask me. It's a very refined and relaxing experience in here, but unfortunately I don't have a lot of time to hang out. This is the very comfortable looking business class, which I am definitely going to need to test out next time. And here we go, the very small premium economy mini cabin. And my seat here in the last row, 19 kilo. Amenity kit, slippers, blanket, and pillow are waiting at the seat. And the pillow is actually a rather nice memory foam type thing, maybe my favorite thing about this overall offering. It's going to come in handy later, you'll see. Maybe you can already see how this all feels a bit claustrophobic and hemmed in. The foot space is not great. The shells around these seats actually make you feel pretty closed in, and from what I experienced, they disrupt the airflow too. It felt kind of stuffy and airless the whole flight, even though legroom itself is pretty standard for premium. The tray table area was not especially well cleaned either. This was all really surprising to me. I expected spotlessness and above average comfort for premium economy. First impression, this is a mediocre offering in the category, I'm sorry to say. Also, good luck finding your headphone jack and power outlet in this tiny nook, which is super awkward to reach into or see anything in. The screen is big and nice enough and has Bluetooth connectivity for your headphones, but it's not a super responsive touchscreen, and the selection is pretty mediocre as well. And you get noise cancelling headphones, but guess what? These are also mediocre. Just bring your own.
If you have any questions, please ask your cabin attendant.
But hey, back here aft of the wing, you can hear those A350 flap sounds really nicely. That's about the only thing that's good about being behind the wing if you ask me. I'll admit, the wing looks gorgeous from here too. And after takeoff, you'll see another really cool effect of being back here. Stay tuned. Also, please let me know in the comments if you like this sort of extended look at the traffic around the airport as we taxi out and the takeoff. And here's the cool effect I'm talking about. Jet blast over clear city view, giving a kind of tilt shift effect. Reasons to sit behind the wing and hear though. Also, what a city. It just goes on forever. So anyway, let's get into this flight experience, shall we?
Thank you for choosing Japan Airlines. This is Captain Kaizu speaking. As normal, we approached for the delay of departure due to preparation of departure.
So quite a nice big tray of food here. Big-ish, I guess. It looks good. A lot of little dishes, and the main dish looks pretty nice, stewed beef. One highlight of this so far is that we have the premium malts beer, which is quite a nice beer, and it's ice cold. This is really a differentiating factor. Most airlines struggle to keep their beers cold enough, and I am not surprised that JAL manages to do theirs really nicely. By the way, can anyone tell me why we were flying eastbound at 34,000 feet for a couple of hours after departure? Normally, eastbound flights use odd-numbered flight levels, and all the traffic around us was doing that except for us. There must be a good reason, but I don't know it. Food was quite good, very happy with it overall. Portions, etc. Ice cream now, quite nice. They come around with a second drink service, offer coffee or whatever else you might want, and you get this little bottle of water, which is sweet. Otherwise, the main thing that stands out to me, and stood out to me as soon as I sat down, was that this headrest feels very hard. Especially that sort of upper edge of it, kind of digging into my back of my head, which is not boding well for trying to sleep on this 14 plus hour flight, but we will see, right? If it were just twice as soft and just kind of you could settle in with your head a little bit, it would make such a difference to the comfort, I think. I haven't tried reclining the seat yet either. That's got electronic controls, which is pretty cool for premium economy. You have a leg rest here, which we can play with once we've got the tray table out of the way. 242 though, which is a narrower seat. Some A350s will do 232 in premium. The remote control, noticeably annoying, but you can reach your seat back to do touchscreen for everything, so it doesn't really matter. But there's a kind of a touch-sensitive directional pad, which that sort of thing is never a good idea, I think. They're just kind of frustrating to use. It's hard to get exact with it. It's a small space to be in for 14 hours, but I say this as a spoiled brat who's used to premium cabins most of the time. If you're coming from economy, it's going to feel nice for sure. Yeah, we'll see how it goes, how it feels after another few hours. Hot coffee. I was a little bit sad that they don't have iced coffee, which is very common and popular in Japan, but what can you do? They were very apologetic about it. We had some pretty strong turbulence out over the Pacific, which is not uncommon, especially in the winter. Here's what that looked like outside and also in the cabin. Kind of cool to see the wing flex like that. Cubby down here next to your seat is where you have universal power, both USB-A and C, and headphone jack. But good luck trying to find any of those. It's totally dark in there. It's kind of very awkward to reach, especially with this big airbag thing in the seatbelt. You're just really struggling to find anything in there, so you kind of have to turn your phone light on, poke around. It's a bit yarinikui, as they would say in Japanese. Just difficult to do. actually quite a lot of recline. I just wish this headrest were a bit softer. It's not seeming like it'll be very comfortable. Of course, you can adjust the sides, but you have to put your head on a hard surface. Actually, this pillow is interesting too. It's a thinner pillow than you'd normally be used to. It's some kind of special memory foam type of material, which is nice. That works really well on a plane, I think. JAL is really good with having those on the premium cabins as, mattress toppers, mattress pads. Those are really great. We don't get that in this one, unfortunately. But, yeah, I'll try this out for a little while and let you know. This has always been such a Japanese thing, having kind of mysterious masks. Moisture mask. That brings me right back. That's nostalgic for me. I don't even really know what it does, but it's fun to have. I don't think I've ever actually used one. Have you? Let me know in the comments if you have. Earplugs, toothbrush, eye mask, and that is all. But hey, I would say this is a nice little pouch. You could definitely find a use for this, and it feels like pretty good quality. Stuff something in there as a little divider, put it in your bag. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping that. Okay, not bad at all. It's really hard to even see the leg rest here, unfortunately, because it doesn't extend all that far, and I found it just limits your leg space. Unless you're really short, I don't think it's even worth using. There's also this little footrest bar, which I found similarly annoying and useless. And despite leaving in the morning, as you head east and north in the winter, it gets dark pretty quickly. Bonus of that is, as we cruised out past the north coast of Alaska, we got some pretty nice northern lights. Very difficult to capture on video, but here are some photos as well as a bonus, which if you follow me on Instagram, you already saw, so please make sure you're doing that. Okay, so about 6 hours left to go. That means we're more than halfway over very far northern Canada, headed towards Greenland, northern Greenland. We should pass by Pitufik Space Base, I believe. So first they turned on the lights in this kind of ugly, low-ish white lighting. Not my favorite. For about 10 minutes. Then they came around and someone offered instant noodles if we wanted them or not. Then they go and make them, and anything to drink with that. And then they came over and did a service cart with this sort of custard bread, which looks tasty, and a drinks run. So it was a little confusing. Do we get another round of drinks in a bit with the noodles? If so, I'm all for it. More drinks, the better. But that's your sort of mid-flight service, I guess. So, and then there's a meal before landing. I was wondering whether there would be something now, and so it's kind of good to see there is, because definitely getting hungry after, sort of 7 hours after that first meal. Tasty, very Japanese, tasty bread. And it's probably not time for coffee, but kind of nice to have anyway. Alright, now we've got udon to sky, instant noodles, and sky time. So that's pretty nice. Several drinks, and the noodles, and a bread, sweet bread. Fun. Not bad at all. And I appreciate they put this little spicy packet. Very nice. After that, we were treated to a simultaneous sunrise and moonrise. Gotta work very hard to get these shots with all the reflections from the cabin, but I had my little thing that I worked out with a blanket over my head. Looking like a crazy person, but it's worth it. If you know me, you'll know I love senbei more than almost any other snack, and I was really glad I brought these on board with me. Although they do that mid-flight service, I was getting very hungry on this flight. My mic is stuck in my shirt now, so I'm going to talk like this. There's not really enough food on this flight. Long flight with, I mean, the frequency is okay maybe, but the portions are not really big enough for me. Anyway, I'm hungry and I'm tired now. I don't even know what time it is or what I'm supposed to be doing. Jet lag is weird this time. The other thing that I have figured out is that if you use this pillow for your head, this one they give you, the nice one, to cover up this hard headrest, it makes it much more comfortable to recline and sort of rest. This is necessary because that headrest is awful. The other thing I was thinking was looking at economy back there. The legroom looks really good. It's more seats across, 333. Not that many more across, just one. And it almost feels better back there. If you could get a window seat at the exit row, you'd have all kinds of space. You could get up easily. And the cabin almost feels more airy. Like these shells kind of, a small cabin with these shells makes it feel a bit more claustrophobic in here. Like you have more room, but at the same time, it almost feels more spacious and airy back there. So I would say so far, I mean, I haven't tried the economy. I don't know if it would be worth it for the extra up here. You're not getting fed that much more, I don't think. You have more room, but it's kind of cloistered is the word that comes to mind. I'm not super impressed, actually. Funny enough, I was expecting to be very impressed. What can I say? About 2.5 hours left. I guess we get one more meal. Thank God, I'm starving. Almost forgot about the divider, which is somewhat useful to be separate from your seatmate and not something you get in every premium economy seat. And Europe greeting us back in this continent with a broken escalator. What more sign do you need that you're back in Europe? And 14 hours down on that almost polar route. Some beautiful views, a beautiful Aurora on the way. Would I do that premium economy again? I don't think so. I would avoid it. I would either take economy if that was all that was available, or I'd do that in business. It's just too long. But I am intrigued by the economy. It seems pretty nice. So Let me know what you thought. Would you fly that premium economy? It was not my favorite in the end. It really wasn't. So, I don't know. Am I being too harsh? Am I spoiled? Feel free to tell me. Love to hear from you. Thanks for coming along on this one. And I'll see you next time.